Beal with 3 seconds. Gets a screen by Gortat. Waits, shoots. Beautifully done.
Getting a chance to look back at everything, thinking that it started in Brazil, you got to be a part of the All-Star festivities in a big way, and a team making it to the playoffs for your first time. Are you able to sit back and really think about all of it yet, or is it still too new?
Yeah, most definitely. I think this morning and just reminiscing everything, like it was a great year for us. And like you said, like it started in Brazil and just how everything came together at training camp and just the journey we went through. We went through some ups and downs, and a lot of people like counted us out. And it's pretty cool, and we can't hang our heads down because we had a pretty good year. We made it to the playoffs, which was our #1 goal, and we made it to the second round. And we were this close from making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So it's like we got the smell of a trophy like right in our noses. Now we got a little taste of it, and now moving forward, we know what it takes to get there.
How do you look at the playoffs and think, is it icing on the cake? When you said your goal was just to make playoffs, at that point, how does the goal evolve over that time? Do you look at it like, oh, well, that was just kind of extra?
It's kind of weird because you never want to say you're going to get to the championship right away. Or, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to shoot for, you always want to shoot for high goals, but you don't just want to just jump too far ahead, so to speak. And I think once we made it through the first round, we were like, why not try to win the second round? Like, we're already here. You might as well just compete to win. I mean, don't try to just lose the games, just accomplish a goal. Like, let's go above and beyond those goals. And I think once we got to the second round, guys were really in tune to it and bought in, and we definitely fought our butt off to get it, to do as best as we could.
I felt like being a #3 pick, you didn't come in with quite as much fanfare as a lot of really high picks do. You only played 1 year at Florida, and your big moments even there came towards the end of the season. So I feel like you've been one of those players that's been under a lot of people's radars. And then when playoffs came, and especially the first time this team has had any national games, for the most part since you were on the team, did you feel noticed finally? Like all of a sudden you could tell that, man, people know who I am now?
It's crazy because it's been like that since I was little. Like I've always been under the radar growing up, and then to actually be in the playoffs and kind of have a little bit of success, it's pretty cool because people are actually starting to realize who I am and what I'm capable of doing and what this team is capable of doing on top of that. But at the same time, I don't even really pay attention to it. I mean, if you notice me, you notice me. If you don't, you don't. So I just go about what I have to do and continue to get better and be the best that I can be.
Do you feel like being noticed also applied to the other NBA teams, that you became a bigger focal point of their defense?
I think so, yeah. I mean, there wasn't a play that went by when David West wasn't just screaming, "It's coming for Beal, it's coming for Beal."
I can
like,
hear
I
that.
was like,
I think everybody in the arena
I'm like, it's
that.
not coming from me. Like, not every play is made for me. So,
You're like,
I mean,
gotcha.
it's great to be able to be a focal point. I think it's a sign of respect. And but at the same time, I just have to. It just wants me to continue to get better and be the best that I can be, and just try to improve and help this team win.
It's hard to rate plays, I think, as the year goes on, and moments, and you play so many games, and to look back. But that play in the last game where you ripped a rebound from 7'2" Roy, look at that smile, you already know, ripped the rebound away from Hibbert and then go down and hit the three, that's got to be a pretty big moment.
Hibbert the rebound, and then Bradley Beal just takes it away from Hibbert. Says, give me that. The Wizards have not had a lead since it was 8-7. Beal for three. It's there! It's there! The Wizards' first lead!
That might be one of the biggest of my career. I might even put that in front of the Madison Square Garden one.
Beal attacks, tries inside, bang, scores! Bradley Beal makes it 102-101 with 6.9 seconds left.
Because after I made the shot, I didn't know what to do. Like, my stomach dropped because I was like, did I really just do that? Like, I took the ball out of Hibbert's hand for one. He's a big dude, so I'm like, did I really just take the ball? And as I'm dribbling, I'm like, I have a three, so do I shoot this? Like, is this the right time to shoot it? And I shot it, I knew it was going in. And when it like splashed through the net, I was like did I really just do that? And it was like kind of like when you're nervous, I had butterflies for some reason. It was just, I don't know, because the crowd was just electric, and it just hit me like that was a big moment of the game.
How do you think that does affect what you have to do next year, knowing that you may not be quite as under the radar coming in? Being under the radar sometimes as an offensive player can be a little handy. How do you think that affects it next year when you know they might know your name to start out with?
I know it won't be easy for sure, and that's what I'm glad we have an off season, because I'm definitely going to continue to get better, improve my game in different areas, and just try to continue to fight that battle, because I know, like you said, like it won't be easy at all. And being under the radar, I'd probably rather be under the radar than being well known, but it comes with territory, and whenever I'm thrown into the fire and I accepted it, now I have to be able to deal with another challenge that I'm definitely going to be ready for next year.